been trying to walk away from this lifestyle that I've been living. Tired of sinning. Lately I've been trying to walk away and don't turn back, but I'ma keep calling. I hear her knocking at my door. I hear her knocking at my door. Yeah, I hear her knocking at my door.
Alright, no man. Man, we've been getting a lot of hits about this Peace of Mind album, man.
Yeah.
And hey man, they've been saying that great piece of work, man. This is a great piece of work. And man, when I listen to the album, I think, man, the songs that you chose on this album, man, were like, hey man, they were really talking to me. So
Yeah.
when me and you got talking on a personal level, man, I started to realize that, hey man, I don't know anything about these songs, man. So the breakdown that you were giving me, hey man, listen, from the all the texts and comments and everything that I was getting, I said, man, listen, I think it'd be better if I get Chris Lowe in to explain this Peace of Mind album in your own words. You know what I mean? Because, man, I had a lot of questions about these songs, man. Why you took this direction? Why this and why that? And I'm like, man, look, let's just get, straight out of Chris Lowe's mouth, man. So I want to do a breakdown of this album, man. I think I really want to start with the cover.
Okay.
If we can, man. I'm gonna definitely put this up so y'all can see a real good picture of it, man, so we can dissect this album cover, man. So right now, man, I'm gonna introduce to you Chris Lowe. I'm gonna let him break down this Peace of Mind album in his own words.
First, I want to say, man, Speedy, I really appreciate the album, and man, Peace of Mind, this work, this art, it's more than just music for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put my soul, heart, everything to this album, and it was more. I didn't make the album for me, like to make a album. I really made it as a journal. It was more of a journal, just jotting down my day-to-day routine in my life, what I was going through on a day-to-day basis. The cover art, we took almost a month to get this cover together. We went through 10 different covers just to put Peace of Mind cover together. Me coming out of the ocean with the sharks, and then the city of Montgomery underwater, that represented my life and what I stood for. You know what I'm saying? I had God sitting on the mountain, in the mountaintops, because the whole time, everything I was going through life, God was still watching over me and looking for and dealt by me through some of the worst situations you would never be in. So Peace of Mind album cover represented my life and me overcoming everything I had overcame through in my life. And that what Peace of Mind was that whole cover was about. You know what I'm saying? That's what, Peace of Mind stood for, me finding peace and finally coming out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You overcoming a lot of the obstacles that you had been faced with.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a question for you. Let me see. Okay, your first song is actually called Drowning.
Mm-hmm.
But your introduction is called Drowning Spoken Words.
Okay. So I ended up playing that record Drowning to a younger person, and I played it to an older person. Now, older person kind of understood drowning, but the younger person didn't. And when I explained to what drowning meant, they told me, I think you should some kind of way break it down. So I did the spoken word. I never did spoken word, but I feel like my music and what I do is kind of like spoken word. The way I distribute my art, the way I come, where I come with these different records, lyrics, everything, all the way down to the drums, to the beat, everything. So I wanted to try it out. So I studied how spoken words is being done, and I tried it out. It was something new I never did, you know, because I'm, you know, art, and being, I'm an artist, you know, just painting pictures, just, you know, I just went Picasso on it, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Great job, actually, man. I got another question for you. Okay, with us speaking about drowning and me relating back to the album cover.
Right.
It's like you underwater. Like, forget waist deep, man. When they talk about waist deep, man.
Right.
Knee deep, waist deep. You past that, man. You right here with it.
Right.
Is that where you think the drowning came from, or is it just is it all playing the same? Like is it just all in the same thing that you're speaking on as far as overcoming all the stuff that you was faced with?
Man, when I wrote Drowning, I was at a dark place in my life, and I feel like my whole life I felt like at that point I felt like I was drowning. But when I ended up moving to Atlanta, coming up out of Montgomery, Alabama, and just, you know, some of the serious charges I was faced with, overcoming it, man, I really felt like I was drowning. But I overcame it. You know what I'm saying? So Drowning, that record was necessary, man, because I felt like I really just was drowning, like I was suffocating, you know. And I learned how to swim amongst all the sharks, everything going on. I learned without a life jacket, I was pushed out here, man. I just learned how to maneuver, and that was that cover. If you really look at it, man, it really tells it breaks the whole album down, 1 through 14.
Yeah, man. Actually, as you broke this album down to me, man, I actually had looked at the album and, man, I just didn't see everything that was going on in it. I just thought it was a nice album cover. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.